A little slower once early on, but good run for that 19 car.
And on the track right now, another contender in the championship, second in the points right now, that is Helio Castroneves. He is on the course, took the green flag, now through turn 2, using about the same line everyone else has, and down the backstretch.
Leaves Mid-Ohio with a deficit of 4 points after going into the weekend leading. He went 4 laps down on the parade lap, but he had some issues with the race car, hoping for a big bounce back in Milwaukee this weekend.
Put down that first lap at 167.448 miles an hour. We haven't seen speeds like this. I mean, it's really jumped up. That, of course, puts him on the provisional pole.
Penske chasing a championship for the 4th consecutive season with a shot to win it this time from 2 of their drivers. Helio Castroneves and Will Power. Helio sees the checkered flag.
And Helio Castroneves pulls his second lap at 167.674 miles an hour.
And one of the reasons we're seeing these speeds jump up is because these guys are really trimmed.
Let's go to the pits. Nick Yeoman.
All right, we'll catch up with James. Made the comment. The track keeps changing with this cloud cover. How was it when you were out there? Obviously, it looked like you had a pretty good hookup.
Yeah, no, the car was definitely good. A little bit of understeer in the special 3 and 4. It's one of those things from the practice. And now the temperature cooled down quite a lot. And being right in the front of the field, obviously, the tracks get better. So, but in the end of the day, like I said, if we start in the top 6, it would be a great day for us.
It's going to be a lot of fun to watch tomorrow. Best of luck and be safe.
Thank you so much.
That's Helio Castroneves.
This cloud moving back and forth over the track like it is, does it really change things that much in that short a time?
It does change things that much. Not huge amounts, but then we're not talking huge margins of time to create these differences in speeds. We're talking hundredths and tenths of a second that are making pretty big differences in speed numbers. And that is all it takes. Just that little bit of cloud cover to be that tenth of a second better.
On the track now, Juan Montoya, who is currently leading in the fan favorite contest. Second place is Pippa Man. Get on there and vote for it. This is a non-paid political message. Here comes Montoya. It's a green flag that lies ahead for Montoya and 2 laps, and that'll be the qualification run for the man who has returned to IndyCar and already scored his victory, did that at Pocono, and already is off of turn 2 on the first lap of his qualifying run.
Pocono, he gave indications that he might be flirting with contending for a championship in his return to open wheel racing. He's stricken with some bad luck, most notably at Iowa when he was battling for contention, Paul. And right now he's just looking for race wins and trying to figure out which teammate could benefit from his success the most, Will Power or Helio Castroneves.
He is running for the pole right now. First lap at 168.7. And he is on lap number 2, already off of turn 4. That first lap is good enough to put him on the pole, and the checkered flag comes out. Second lap is complete, 168.440. The average, 168.579 miles an hour. We have a new provisional pole sitter. His name is Juan Montoya.
Wow, and these guys are trimmed. They are so trimmed out there to do these speeds right now. There's no right way you could race the car in this configuration, much like how we qualify at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and everyone is absolutely balancing their cars on a knife edge.
And now we're talking the leader in the points right now, obviously a contender in the battle for the championship. It is Will Power that is on the track. Will Power starts his warm-up lap, heading for the green flag when he completes this lap, and then 2 laps ahead for his qualification run. This is the guy that is in front of the championship by 4 points. Down through turn 3 and 4, very low as he goes between 3 and 4. Now comes off high. The green flag is just ahead. And Will Power starts his run, moves out toward the wall, takes a wide sweeping arc in through turn 1, comes down, almost touches the line, and then moves out to the right side as he comes onto the backstretch.
23 times Will Power has found his way to victory lane. Paul, he's led almost 2,400 laps in his relatively brief but spectacular IndyCar Series career.
How about lap number 1? 168.716, new pole sitter. And his name is Power. Will Power is on lap number 2.
And again, timing is everything, Paul. We have what I would classify as a bit of hazy sunshine right now. It's certainly not bright sunshine, so the track continues to cool. Conditions continue to improve for Will Power.
Will Power, lap number 2, is faster, 169.811 miles an hour. He's averaged 169.262. He is very definitely on the pole. Back down to the pits. Here's Nick.
Well, and that lap right there, that qualifying effort by Power was not...
Brings on to the race course now, and coming off of the fourth turn, the number 10 car. That's TK, Tony Kanaan. He's on his warm-up. The guy that in the first practice session wasn't out there for the longest time, but when he got out there, he looked very, very strong. So it is Tony Kanaan who is heading through turn 3 now and coming across the short chute that is turn 4 and coming for that green flag.
And this is one of the guys whom Will Power might have to worry about if he's trying to keep a hold of that pole.
Well, TK was, of course, very powerful at our last short track race, and that was at Iowa, and already he's on that first lap.
And again, a string of top fives here over the past several years for Tony Kanaan, and he loves this Milwaukee mile, and of course his fans will be cheering him on. That red and white target machine comes off from turn number 4.
There's lap number 1 at 168.8. If he can pick that up a little, he can eclipse the pole. Right now, Tony Kanaan is second quick.
Pedals it plenty hard at the midway point of the back straightaway, high against the outside retaining wall. He'll glide it to the bottom. And again, the energy will push the car to the high side of the racetrack. He'll stay in the shadows of the outside retaining wall to the checkered flag.
The second lap, 168.525. He'll stay second quick overall, right behind Will Power. Let's go to the pits, and Jake.
Charlie Kimball, your guest for the weekend, Dominic Wilkins, told me he's still...
So as we move down, we're moving through the list pretty quickly. Takuma Sato is coming up. Michael Aloshin is coming up. Sebastian Bourdais, Ed Carpenter, Marco Andretti, James Hinchcliffe in that quickly repaired car, and then Scott Dixon will round out this qualifying order. So looking out to the track once again, IndyCar qualifying goes so quick, especially on a track like this, and it is on the course right now. Takuma Sato, we mentioned that. ABC Supply, number 14. They are also the sponsor of this event, the ABC Supply Wisconsin 250.
And in terms of trimming out for qualifying, you know that Takuma Sato and that AJ Foyt team are going to be as brave as they possibly can be. So it's going to be very interesting to see where Sato slots in.
So he's on his qualification run right now and heads off of turn 3 or turn 2 onto the backstretch. Jake, you've got Tony Kanaan.
I'll tell you, the numbers are opulent for Tony Kanaan in terms of your history at this track. Over 400 laps left, multiple wins. You have been very, very good here, and I can tell by the grin on your face that you're pretty happy with that 10 car right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was a decent run. I made a mistake on the second lap. Tried to go flat into 1 and 2. We lost a little bit of time, but you know, we did a great job so far. It's going to be a long race tomorrow, an exciting race for the fans that are coming to watch us. So, so far so good. We'll see how we're going to hold up.
We missed your chance to watch you eat a grilled cheese sandwich in one bite at the Indiana State Fair. Maybe it'll be a good weekend here at the Wisconsin State Fairgrounds. Good luck to you.
Thank you. If I win, you bring me the grilled cheese and we'll do it.
All right, sounds good. Tony Kanaan. Let's go over now to Nick.
Yeah, Takuma Sato just wrapped up his run, provisionally 8th. That bumps Simon Pagenaud down to 11th. Right here in the midst of this championship run, qualifying here, how important is it at Milwaukee?
It's really important. It's a short track. You need to be up front, and we didn't do it today. I mean, chassis is awesome. We had some downshifting issues, which cost us a lot. So disappointing, but it's a long race tomorrow.
Now, we just talked to Tony Kanaan. He did that grilled cheese sandwich thing a couple years ago. You didn't do it, though, did you?
No, I would be dead by now, man, so I didn't risk it.
All right, Simon Pagenaud going to keep it aerodynamic and stay away from that grilled cheese sandwich. Paul, he's going to have his work cut out for him, though. 11th provisionally.
Yeah, can you imagine what coming here does to a guy like Pagenaud's face coming out of France? You're like, you got to be kidding me. You people eat that stuff? Well, Michael Aloshin is on the track now. He just takes the green flag. You called him earlier the Rapid Rookie, is that, or the Rapid Russian?
The Rapid Russian Rookie, I think was how I called Michael earlier. But he has been fast around this track so far, and faster than his teammate Simon Pagenaud. So let's see if he can do a repeat of that in qualifying.
Coming off of turn 4, the conclusion of his first lap of qualifying. Look to the time, speed 165.673 miles an hour. Keeps him in 12th place off of turn 2 down the backstretch.
I would say that his approach to 3 and 4 is going through there rather gingerly. He just doesn't seem to go through there with the same level of confidence out. It's the same smooth line that the faster drivers have done so, and he hits the rev limiter down the main straightaway there.
You know, Mark, that's a great observation because he doesn't really seem to be flying down this track like so many others have. It seemed almost to be bogged down. He's completed the run. He's averaged 165.851 miles an hour. 166. He picked it up a bit on the second lap. 166.030, and he's 11th.
And as a rookie, this is the first time that Michaela Lotion has driven one of these Verizon IndyCar Series cars at this track, completely trimmed out like that, and tried to go qualify. So in the final test session we had, and I would think he'd have wanted to have just had that mile per hour more to have been really up there batting with the guys who are right at the front.
And now the two Andretti team cars that you were talking about. First Marco and then James Hinchcliffe. Marco Andretti on this race course now knows how to sit on the pole here. He has done it before. He is already past the start-finish line, begun his warm-up. A little slow down the backstretch. Might be taking a look at his tires. Now he picks up the pace as he comes off of 4. There is the green flag, and Marco Andretti is on the run. Again into turn 1. Pretty tight sweep in there. Comes down, stays low coming off of 2, and down the backstretch for Marco.
Yeah, that was fun to watch, Paul. He went through 3 and 4. You can tell as he got to the apex of turn number 4, he really hit the button that brightly colored yellow and blue. Snaffle livery off of turn number 4, Marco Andretti.
So into turn 1, the first lap at 167.597 miles an hour. That will only put him 8, and already he is halfway through on his second lap.
Very small margin of error. This field is so tightly bunched. Tenths and 100ths of a second. The difference in 10, 11 spots on the grid off of turn number 4, Marco Andretti.
Second lap for Marco Andretti, 166.565, averaged at 167.079. Marco is currently 9th. Let's go down to Nick.
Grab a quick word with Sebastian Bourdais. I know the qualifying effort.
Let's go to Jake.
Ed Carpenter